How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to Serene Madness. I'm about to debut a machete, custom machete that I just finished up, and it's roughly taken me 4.5 months to complete. I've taken my time. I've picked the brains of many knife makers in our community and gotten all kinds of techniques and tips and tutelage and you name it, and I want to thank a bunch of people, and I will in a second. First off, I want to talk about a couple things. This past week has been kind of crazy. All of the paracord stuff that I've been promising people have all gone out this past week, so everybody should have their. I think the majority of the stuff should get by tomorrow. I've been working on this particular machete diligently for the past week because I've been wanting to get it done. I was trying to get it done last Sunday because I was going to do a chopped up Sunday thing with it, but I had the knife done, the machete done, but at the last minute I didn't have the sheath done for it. I didn't want to throw a crappy sheath on it. And so basically I've been working on the sheath for the past 3 days, and the sheath came out awesome. It's actually not a sheath, it's a scabbard. It's more like a sword than anything else. In a few days, this week, I think Friday, is my birthday, and I'll be 46 on, Friday the 18th. And so I'm gonna go out, and I'm thinking about going to the Texas Roadhouse. Never been before, and I've heard about it, and Brother Cedric told me about it and did a video on it, and I'm thinking that's where I'm gonna go. So for the birthday. So in honor of my birthday, also I would like to announce that someone's coming. On November 6th is my 1-year anniversary doing YouTube videos of my channel. So I am going to have a 1-year anniversary giveaway. I already have a couple prizes. I'm going to get a bunch more, and I'm going to be giving out a bunch of stuff to all my subscribers. I just got to get more prizes because I want to have an epic 1-year anniversary thing, and it'll be cool. It's just my appreciation for all the support and everything that I've gotten over the past year, and it's kind of like my present to you. So on to the machete that I made. I'd like to thank a bunch of people that helped me make this knife. Well, not personally make it, but they gave me a lot of advice in technique and all of that. So first off, I'd like to thank Brother Marshall, El Marshall 32, and John Kaiser from 3 River Blades. They gave me a lot of awesome information about heat treating and blade steels. So I'd like to thank them for that. Brother Andy from Doberman Knives in the UK. He showed me how to jimp. I never did jimping before until now. I'd like to thank Brother Dell from the Dark Place, the Dirty Room Knives from the UK, and Tim Troyer, Sugar Creek Forge. They both gave me some awesome information on how to do knife bevels and knife sharpening. I used the information that I got from Tim Troyer's build along to help me do the beveling. My beveling is okay, but it's going to get better. That's all. I did all hand filing on it, it's all hand files. I'd like to thank Knee Deep Knives for he saw one of the videos where I showed the finish I did on the machete, and I was looking for a name for it, and you'll see it in a second. He calls it he said it looked like Freddy Krueger's skin, so I'm calling it the Krueger finish. So I thought that was cool. So thank you for that. I got a few more, but then I'll show you the knife. Brother Diggs from Diggs Fossils and Knives. He showed me how to do stone patterns on blades, on steel, how he does it. So I'd like to thank him for that. I'd like to thank Tim Blank J, Brother Tim, for providing me with the leather so I can make the scabbard for the machete that I made. And finally, I'd like to thank Jim from Nicest Knives, Brother Jim, for actually naming the knife. And now I'm going to show you it. So hopefully you don't think it sucks and you like it. First of all, here's the lanyard. Just finished up the lanyard on it. Snake knot with some beads and stuff on it. I wanted to do I wanted some tassel-y kind of stuff on the end, so I frayed it. And I don't know if I'm actually going to keep this lanyard on here. I might change it to Coyote Brown. But here it is. Dun dun dun. Hopefully you're getting it. Yes, I made this. Isn't it cool? The handle is Guyana rosewood, and what I did was I used, hopefully you're going to get that, there's green liners in it with a thin black liner sandwiched between that, so you get a thin black line between the spine of the knife and the green liner, so there's a thin black in there. I embedded a skull in the handle. Kind of cool. I didn't want this knife to be fancy. I wanted it to be crude. I wanted it to be mean. I wanted it to be Zompokish, so to speak. And yeah. So, also, it just so happened that the season premiere of The Walking Dead was last night, so it's kind of ironic that I finished this up on the same time that came out. This knife, this machete, and this knife, I keep screwing it up. This is now being called, this is going to be called the Serene Madness MAD-CHETE. Jim from Nicest Knives gave me that name, the MAD-CHETE. It's changed its names a bunch of times. I was originally going to do an alien thing with it, and I decided not to do that. And it kind of started to turn out like a little bit of a sword. I was originally going to be called the Sword of Madness, but then I decided I'm just going to go with the MAD-CHETE, the original name. Okay, so I went over the handle. I'll show you the back end of it. Hopefully you're going to get this. This is all jimped right here on the back. I jimped all of that. There's the other side. It's got some rough black finish on it. I wanted to make it look a little burned and worn. So there's that. And there's the other side of it. There's the spine of it. And then, this is like one of my favorite angles. I like that. See, I flared it out right here, and it's really, really comfortable on the hand. The thumb ramp I put right there, and then there's a couple pins down. So I'll take it out and show you it. Here it is. I'm not exactly sure how long the blade is. I think it's 16 to 17 inches long, the blade itself. I call this the Kruger finish from Need Knives. Gave me that name. Brother Diggs showed me how to do that on the grinder. It is sharp. It could be sharper, but it does have a waviness to it because I'm still green at it. And I did jimp it all the way down the spine. And this is I'm calling this a scalloped wedge. No, I'm calling this a scalloped. Let me get it down here. I'm calling this the scalloped wedge. And I'm gonna really work at this and perfect it and make it perfect. But this is just kind of a sort of a machete or a sword in training. It's a experiment in technique, so to speak. There's the blade. Go to the other side. Hold it like that so you can see it. See it? But it's really nice. I really like this. And it's zone parkish. It's really I just have to. Oh! This thing is totally... Let's see if I can cut this off. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, this picnic table has seen better days. It's completely busted over here. I don't know what happened. Somebody sat on it and broke it or something because it's old. But again, there's the MAD-CHETE. Serene Madnes MAD-CHETE. Finally finished it. It's been stropped and sharpened and polished and grinded and sanded and polished again and rusty ragged and all that business. Sharpened again. And okay, let me go over the scabbard that I made. Scabbard is all handmade. Love it, love it, love it. This took me a couple of days to make because I didn't know where I was going with this. I just wanted a really cool scabbard for it. It's made out of wood and leather, and what I did was I used cardboard from a cereal box and folded it over, and then I wrapped it to get the shape and just to get the inner sheath part, so you can see it right there. I wrapped it with red duct tape and made the inner liner for it, so it slides right in like that, clicks right in, and there's absolutely no play in it at all. It fits right in there. And then what I did was I took the leather that Tim Blank J made me and wrapped it and hand stitched it down the side. There's something crawling up my leg. Yeah, it's an ant. I don't like it when that happens. Then what I did was I used these old wooden slats from an old rocking chair that I had destroyed with my breaching tool. And I had sanded them down, shaped them, and then I burned it with my torch. And I gave it that pattern, that burn pattern. Easy. And then I gave it that burn pattern, and then I stained it with this Cabernet, they call it Cabernet color. Varnished it, sanded it, polished it, and then attached it. Took some croc skin that I had, wrapped it, just stitched it on the back, and then I cut some sheet brass to put right there. I might put some on the other side, but this is the beauty side, and you're not really going to see the back anyway, because that's going to be against your body. That was just to add some beauty to it, some aesthetics, and I might put another piece down here, I don't know. Then I grommeted it and put it all together. So it goes like this. Like that, like this. And the way it would be carried, you could of course carry it on your waist, but the way I pictured it being worn would be on the back. It would be carried like that on the back, and then like an arrow quiver, and you can just draw it out like that. Try not to cut your ear off, but there it is. So there it is. MAD-CHETE. Like I said, I'll probably take this lanyard off and make another one and put like an OD or something like that on it just to match the handle. But I love this thing. And it looks really, really good on my wall too. I already tried it. It looks good underneath the piece layer I made. So hope you like that, because I do. It took me forever to make it. Put a lot into it. The MAD-CHETE by Serene Madness. That's my video. Hope you like it. If you like it, hit the like button. Comment, tell me what you think. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And find your Serene in a mad world. I'm out.